Hi, my name is Hannah Lee, and I'm a farmer. Come pick some cotton with me. Now, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is she picking cotton for? If you wanted me to be quirky, I'd say it's in my DNA.
Rosa did not sit for you to stand your ass on this camera and look a mess. Martin did not march for you to walk up in them cotton fields trying to shuck and jive for them people.
I've been out here fighting over this magnolia pearl plantation line, and what are you doing? Are you wearing magnolia pearl, girl? What is that dress?
Can humor and trauma ever really mix? Or what happens when humor meets history? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My good name is Gracey D. I hope you guys are doing well. So on our today's episode, we are diving into a viral moment that sparked heated debate online. A black woman casually collects cotton and goes on ahead and says it's in her DNA. The backlash has been intense. Many are saying that she's disrespecting the painful history and shaming her ancestors. Let's dive into the video. Let's watch the video together and then we'll come back to it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Also, don't forget to give this video a like.
Hi, my name is Hannah Lee, and I'm a farmer. Come pick some cotton with me. Now, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is she picking cotton for? If you wanted me to be quirky, I'd say it's in my DNA. But the truth of the matter is, it's in my household. And as someone who loves a cotton stuffed mattress and a cotton stuffed pillow, and I'm getting low on both, I had to go harvest some cotton. But look at how gorgeous it is out here. You cannot tell me I wasn't born to pick cotton. Anyway, all jokes aside, I have actually come to love the cotton picking process. I love my little bulbs, and I cannot wait for them to produce more cotton. Look how cute they are. Now, the fire ants were getting on to me, so I had to go. But there's something to the process of getting home and de-seeding them and stripping the cotton down. That's just so calming. I have my 3 buckets, one for soapy water, one for the seeds, and one for my freshly picked cotton. And this process is so relaxing, I'm serious. My husband is so cute. He came and bought me coffee. We use freshly ground coffee beans for the farm, and let me tell you, it's the best coffee you will ever taste in your life. I love being a farmer. I think there's just something so incredible about getting back with nature. And speaking of nature, breastfeeding my child is going well. So props to all you moms who have breastfed. I'm at a year now, and I'm so excited because I'm about to be able to get pregnant again. And I'm ready for another little baby boy, Lord willing. I'm going to try to get to bed at a decent time because it is Saturday and I have to go worship the Lord tomorrow. But thanks for coming along with me and enjoy your weekend.
Y'all just be doing anything for likes and views, even if that means publicly humiliating yourself. Roll a clip.
And I'm a farmer. Come pick some cotton with me. Now, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is she picking cotton for? If you wanted me to be quirky, I'd say it's in my DNA. But the truth of the matter is, it's in my household. And as someone who loves a cotton stuffed mattress and a cotton stuffed...
Rosa did not sit for you to stand your ass on this camera and look a mess. Martin did not march for you to walk up in them cotton fields trying to shuck and jive for them people. And Malcolm certainly did not fight for you to get on your knees and pick that cotton. And then for you to say, if I wanted to be quirky, I would say it's in my DNA. What's quirky about that? I'm missing a joke. What's funny? Now, if the ancestors spin the block and curb stomp you because you playing in their face, you playing on their name, they would be dead wrong.
This is exactly why I got out the country, went to the city, and surrounded myself with black people. Because being soaked up in a community like that, you would easily think that's just dark humor. You are wearing colonial clothes, picking cotton with your white husband, and making jokes about it like, oh, it's just dark humor. That shit ain't dark humor. I know dark humor. I am dark humorous. Okay, I will make jokes about my death and nobody will find it funny. That's dark fucking humor. But for you to take history and what your ancestors had to go through and try to make it funny and like, oh, I'm just taking light of it, I'm picking cotton, get the here, and then have your white husband serving you coffee and shit. Like, you're romanticizing slave, and that's sick.
You want to do that, that's cute, cool. I personally would never post that. Yeah, I would never post that. But then looking at the other posts, I think that's something that she absolutely would post, so I'm not really surprised. But me personally, even if I was picking cotton from sunup to sundown, you would never know. You would never know. You would think that I don't even know what cotton is. You would think if you said the word cotton, I'd be like, is that French? Like, you would never know.
I'd say it's in my DNA.
Now, usually I don't do this, but
I'm gonna make an exception today. I am not mad at Aunt Tamisha, and you should not be either. I am not upset because, unlike most of you, I understand that some people are simply a lost cause. The person I actually want to have a conversation with is her whitey husband, who gave her fresh milk as she sat and cleaned the cotton. They also have children, but kids are simply off limits for me, so I won't offer an opinion on that. I did not know Aunt Tamisha existed prior to her making a magical appearance on my FYP, and I'm going to hit that magical button so I never get to see her content again. I do not engage with or support content that I find to be degrading to our people, and I put Aunt Tamisha right at the top of that list. With that being said, goodbye forever, Hannah.
Hannah, are you okay? No, I'm really concerned, honey. And I feel like maybe we should get a wellness check. I don't know who lives in her area, but like, there are guys that will hold you hostage. That's a real thing. And I can't imagine, like, because maybe he's making her make these videos. Because I can't imagine she would think that it would be funny to make videos about and make it into some type of satire and rage bait your own people. I can't even imagine that. So she must be held hostage. And he's like playing in our face and got this lady on the internet. Like, I mean, can we get a wellness check for real? Like, I really think we need a wellness check. Make sure she's okay, because no, it's a no. We're not doing this. This is not a thing. It's not going to be a thing. So we need to see if she's okay and if she needs help. Maybe wear like red in your next 3 videos or something. Because we're not going to let you be made a fool of like this. That's not okay. So, all right. Reach out, Hannah. All right. Carry on.
Hey, Hannah, what the I've been out here fighting over this magnolia pearl plantation line, and what are you doing? Are you wearing magnolia pearl, girl? What is that dress?
It's a damn shame. And the worst part about all this is that she was happy doing it. And she was singing while plucking that cotton from the bush as if she was Snow White.
Hello, Hannah. Long time. I was very surprised to see you come across my For You page. I see that you've built a huge platform. Congratulations on that. While I disagree strongly with a lot of your platform, that's not why we are here today. Personally, I never understood the whole Christians voting for Trump, considering how awful he is as a human being, how unchristian he is as a person. Does he even go to church? I don't think so. So I'm very confused on that. Also, what policies does he promise that he actually commits to besides something that benefits the rich and his friends? Anyway, not important. That's not why we're here. We're here because you posted a video of you picking cotton, singing hymns, and saying how picking cotton was in your DNA. Girl, you are far too sweet and too beautiful to have yourself on such a low bar. Why are you making fun of yourself at the expense of white people? Because those are the only people who are laughing, and they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Girl, come on. Pick yourself up, okay? Pick yourself up. Like, whatever political beliefs you have, those are yours to have. But making jokes at the expense of your ancestors, that's a bit much. Get up, girl. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. It's ridiculous. All right, so I've seen quite a few comments asking if her husband is the one saying that, you know, her picking cotton is in her DNA because he's a white man. And I don't want to paint that narrative. Nor am I sure that that's even true. So, of course, I'm not going to say that. What I do know is that Hannah's very sweet. I actually know her. I know her and her husband. Well, I met her husband. I had more interactions with Hannah. She did modeling. I was a wedding photographer for a while, and we would do these mock photo shoots where we would have vendors, so florists, dress, makeup, hair, like decor, so plates and settings and shit like that. And we would make these very beautiful, very like elaborate and themed weddings, mock weddings. And often we would have Hannah and her husband, since she's married, easy peasy, be our models. And they would have these really sweet, cute interactions in front of us that were really, really good for camera, really, really good for photography. I'm not taking away from the authenticity of those moments between Hannah and her husband by saying that. I'm just explaining how beautiful the moments were and how good they were on photos. I probably have a few still. But I will say that being a lightly melanated Black person from the South, white people can really get beside themselves around you. They'll start using microaggressions. They'll start using the N-word because you're so cool. You're such a cool Black person. And if you don't check it, it turns into the cotton picking. It turns into the, oh, we can have this person do it because that's our Black person, you know? I remember Gabby Douglas brought up that when she was doing gymnastics, some white girl said to her, well, get Gabby to do it. She's our shit like that. And if you don't check it, you are now the joke. And I guess, I don't know, my only understanding is Hannah is making it a joke herself because the people around her are making it jokes. I don't know. But I don't want to read Hannah. I really don't, because she's such a sweet girl. Getting to know her, she's such a sweet girl, and I only want the best for her. I want her to uplift herself. I want her to come out of this sunken place. I want her to stop making jokes about herself and self-deprecating herself at the expense of white people, because it's not cute. Lift your head up, put that crown on that beautiful head of yours, okay? However you decide to style it, whether you want to wear natural, wear a weave or a wig, whatever it is, put a crown on it, girl. Lift your head up. You're so much better than what you're portraying yourself to be on the internet. I know that you're doing the soft life, the triad? No, not triad, my bad. The trad wife thing. Love that for you, girl. Soft life all the way. Love it. But it does not have to come with the conservatism. It does not have to come with racism. It doesn't have to come with all of that. You can have the soft life that you want without having to subject yourself to racism. That's all. That's my hot take. All right. Y'all be blessed.
Black people are really giving it to this girl for picking cotton on a farm. On her white husband's farm. But I mean, technically that would be her farm too, but still. Picking cotton on a white man's farm, giving her a lot of hate from Black people. The same Black people that are probably calling each other the N-word right now. We as people have got to do better. If you're gonna pick on this girl for picking cotton on a white man's farm, make sure that you're not doing no shit that's degrading our people every single day by using that word, by degrading other black people for their choices, you know, shit like that. I felt some type of way when I saw her video, but then I sat there and thought about it for a while, and I'm like, what is the difference? She's picking cotton on a white man's farm. We're all going around using the N-word like it's a word of encouragement. It's all dumb. So if she's wrong, we're wrong too. So let's just sit back, take a seat, mind our business, and keep it rolling. All right?
Well, guys, that's Hannah picking cotton in her farm. Yeah, and as she said that she was starting, she really likes farming, and I know that people really love farming a lot, you know. But then again, the way that she put out her content out there, and the fact that she was thinking like, you know, this was gonna be some sort of dark humor content. And honestly, I can tell you is that people, when it comes to content creation, people do compromise a lot of things. They do compromise themselves, because at the end of the day, I like, oh, I'm doing this for people to see, I'm doing this for the viewers, like I have to get the numbers. And you know, like there's just another viral video I saw that a woman who got unalived after being on a TikTok live eating a spicy, like hot spicy, like it was a competition, you know, and it's not safe. And you know, so people have been doing content, and sometimes I get to ask myself when I see certain videos on social media or certain things trending, I get to ask myself, like, what got into your mind for you to get to this point, thinking that this was okay for me to post there? You know, for Hannah, I'm not sure, but if you go through her TikTok account, you actually see even like the most people that are praising her content and finding it fun are the palm color people. If you read through the comments, and you know, some of them are actually making fun of her. And you know, there's another video she did, and she said she doesn't care what any of you think or any of us think, because she's just living her life, and that's all that she's doing. And she actually has quite a big number of following on her TikTok channel, I mean on her TikTok account. And you know, as you've seen, black people are not happy about this, because we all know how the history was. We all know what are the things that, you know, black people are still going through, especially in the States. And it's quite sad to see that for her, she's a Black American, so she definitely understands the history. In as much as we want to make content, there are some boundaries that people should draw when it gets to creating content. It's sad to make fun of someone's history, especially when it's a painful history, you know. And it's the same thing that, you know, when Andrew Charles was being cancelled with the Shits and Gigs show, because, you know, they were making fun of black women, which is actually quite sad when you see such videos trending online, when someone is making joke of a certain person or a certain history, them thinking this is gonna be funny, this is gonna be viral, you know. It's quite sad, because until you put on that someone's shoes, you'll never get to understand the kind of pain that they went through. You never get to understand the kind of pain that they still endure till today. So that's why I think people are reacting as they reacted. And she went on ahead and replied, and you know, as I said, she said she doesn't care about what you have to think. There are people who've been on her TikTok channel even before posting this video, hating on the kind of content that she's doing. Not all the content, but some of the few videos that people don't find appropriate, because the fact that she's a black woman. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Do you think this was dark humor, or do you think there was another motive for her to, you know, when she posted this video? And as this woman saying, the woman with the curly hair, she's saying that she knows her, they've worked together, and she's saying that she is a sweet girl, And and that gets me to the first woman who was saying maybe she's being held hostage. I really don't know, because she's always online saying that she loves her life, every day showing the her day-to-day life. When you're online doing these, I guess it's because you enjoy how your life is and you're loving what you're doing. But also TikTok, especially like in the States, it does pay. So you find even some people will do certain content that they know that this video is gonna go viral. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get some dollars out of it, and they don't care how it's gonna affect the viewers or other people that are going to watch that content, especially when you're doing content considering a certain group of people, especially when it's painful history as the Black people's history that you all know. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, bye.